Yeah, he told me Omar Shah.
What?
He told me about Omar Shah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's going into the schools anyhow, you know, teaching chess.
Oh, Omar, we should bring Omar here.
Yeah.
Where is he from?
Omar is from...
Dubai?
No. He was from Dubai, but his family's from Pakistan.
So then he must know this game.
Yeah, he knows it. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe slightly different rules, but...
Arey, anyone called Dinesh?
Huh?
You should have called Dinesh. He would have come to play.
Oh, I see. From where?
No, it's all over the different places. Okay. Manuel, are they playing well?
We'll find out.
I also prefer practice mode because they are beaters and without practice mode they beat.
Now, who's keeping score?
We have a tablet, it will go on. We haven't started yet.
This scoring system Shad developed. Now this one,
You mean
once we enter here,
Yeah?
it will go there.
You mean the computer will calculate it?
Yes.
Oh, you
Not
put-
only calculate, it will
like
go on internet.
Just like the
It will
bowling.
be recorded in a database. It will tell us all the history of the past games. A lot of stuff is there.
Put a game in.
I won't practice one more.
So, do you have to put the camera pointing down on the
We're
board?
putting like this because pointing down you can't see the faces.
So then you have to tell the program who's sitting on which side of the board.
To start with, and then it takes over.
So this is the equivalent, Susan. Compared to that other board, this is the equivalent playing on a very large billiard table versus a smaller one.
See, now he's going to put the names. Yeah. This is the only system like this in the world. No one has it.
Of recording.
And no one does live, like, they do once in a way, but ours is for the last 3 years we've been doing like 3 or 4 years. We're doing 3 years live. Now all our tournament games are live, everything you can watch board by board anywhere in the world. Huh?
What is the place, you have to pick one place in the world where carom is, like, the number of people playing carom.
India.
India.
No, but
India,
where
Sri
in
Lanka.
India?
Everywhere.
Replay the shot again. If you
So I
play like
choose
this,
the
Manuel,
board number because there could be
he'll
8
get
boards
centuries,
around here.
okay?
So I choose the board number, and I put choose my teammate player 1.
Bala is here just for the centuries, right?
he's there not to give us now. Oh, he has decided not to give
Is
us
your
now.
profession programming?
Yeah. Partially, yeah.
Or do you have this as an app, like in the App Store?
This is, no, this is not on the App Store. This is more on the website. Because the App Store, I don't have.
But it'd be a source of revenue for you.
Absolutely, that's true, but I give it out for free for everyone who wants to play.
We don't charge anything for anything.
Doesn't matter.
Even our
Promote the game first.
even the boards and all that, no, it's a cost.
And he
But the
gives-
thing is,
But the whole idea is,
If you have
we
partner
want
like me,
more people to come and play. So in the end, we may benefit from those guys as players.
so then you'll be heartened to know that it was Omar Shah who said, who encouraged us to look into
your game gets better
the
when
carom. We set up, I'm sorry, your first name?
Shad.
Shad. Omar, we set up a whole room for strategy games and things like that in our home. And Omar said, I thought you should consider carom. I've heard the word carom. It's found its way into the dictionary,
Now, if I gave you my internet, the videos, you can go and watch the
On
videos.
YouTube too,
So
Carol.
many videos are there now.
Are there any instructional videos?
Yes, go for carom instruction, they'll give you.
See, it's not
Such.
just us, right? All countries are working towards this. So when we go for a
Everyone,
World Cup, there are
individuals
20
want to put
countries
them
who
in.
come over to England and all play. There are only 4 or 6 players allowed per country, so it's
Where are you from originally?
not from India.
And what language and dialect do you speak in India?
Hindi? That's the next one.
And these gentlemen are from India
Yeah,
as
same,
well?
all India.
in your language?
The same national
And
language.
he's like the Goa, no,
We
he's
have
from Goa.
provinces, right?
Right.
I'm from Goa.
Okay. And this gentleman is from Goa too?
He's from South.
Well, not the same place in India, that's weird.
All
But
different.
you are like have 170 languages.
Oh,
Different provinces,
I
right?
don't even know. It's been 20 years now.
So the rule is you have to have the striker touch both lines, right?
Absolutely. What are we,
Well,
blacks?
I know, we had opened it.
What are we, blacks?
Black.
I have, what does this represent?
That just
No,
no,
just
it
decoration.
has got nothing to do. I did just a design. Nothing to do.
Just like it, right, reference, it will.
But do you use it in your
No.
geometry?
No.
No? Okay, so it's just,
Maybe the previous rules used to use it, we don't.
Well, actually, Francis, that's why your antique board doesn't have them on it.
Yeah, you don't have. Those are just a design, like here. But you can use those points for
Whatever.
marking reference. This I can never figure out.
so before this app, people had to keep a mental score and jot it
No,
down.
we used to write it down.
In Borgas.
On the board itself.
Yeah, it's still going on. Everyone writes on the board.
No,
Only
he said
we
you
are
write it
we are
down.
spoiled.
He says you write it down.
You used to write it down on the
Go
board.
there, they will be writing it down because they are still not
Yeah,
using it.
They didn't use their tablet.
They can, they'll use it.
Come on, Bala, you had to finish.
Appreciate it.
Now,
Queen
is there
went
any-
off. When
is
I
there
saw
any
the Queen, I
penalty-
was quite happy.
Is there any penalty if you miss?
No.
Okay. What are the penalties?
Yeah, coin. Just a coin. Coin comes.
One of your coins get back onto the board. So now you want to have an extra coin.
When they do the thin line.
When you're counting.
It started, it takes time.
Yeah, we just started.
Tough words.
Difficult but good shot.
Good job.
That's it.
If they win, they have 7 points on board.
This
Always there is a good chance of winning. Manuel went to he represented Canada in the World Cup in Sri Lanka 2012. We came 4th that year.
We lost the semi-finals
To
Bangladesh.
No, we lost to Sri Lanka and then we lost the 4th place to Bangladesh. Third place.
who is the current world champion?
This time Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka? Chair don't know about this.
different board.
That is very slow. That's very fast.
That's the side.
Sure.
Whew, I didn't even have to do that.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
This was going here anyway.
Oh, I see, that was back in the center.
Made a mistake.
Why?
Because it didn't cover it.
See how the queen came out?
Didn't succeed.
If you put the red, what do you
You have
have
to
to
follow.
follow it up with another one that's
Very nice. Good one.
of your team's color, the black or the white. And if you don't, then the red gets put back in the center. No. This is the right one. Okay.
Actually, they dominated the board. We ended up winning because we kept on moving on, moving on. Now what happens? We have to put the queen. I pocket the queen and 2 coins. So once I enter that, the scores will come on this. That is just
Some trouble with the internet, huh?
yeah, I think
So let me just ask, do people dream about it at night when you're playing off? Does it enter your dreams as the thing goes?
Initially,
I wanna play.
And then you just live it during your daily life.
yeah, and then slowly it fades away. Like anything, you know, if you're excited about it, you'll be thinking about it all the time, right?
Yeah.
So,
So we know who it affects the most, and we try and make him the winner before they leave.
Now,
Just to keep the spirit going, you know?
Oh, that's how you explain it
Just
to yourself,
before
eh?
leaving. No, not now, just before leaving.
has your app found its way into tournament play?
Oh yeah, big time. We play a lot. We have been using it for past 2 years. The whole tournament run by one person. So the app for the tournament is very different, much easier to work on. This is version 1. So we have an app there that does online stuff, and then I usually take my server and one single person controls it. He controls the whole 30, 40, 50 boards, whatever we have.
I
everything
sit
he
and
has.
I don't play. I just control the tournament. So easy. No need of writing scores, nothing.
Paperless.
the manual was too much, you know, a lot of writing of scores.
And errors.
Yeah, we
Feeding
offer
errors
it
also.
to all countries. I mean, anyone who plays Carom, it's for free. They can use it. So yeah, we have requests coming in from US and from Sri Lanka, India to prepare funds for that.
Very nice, Sanjay. Excellent.
Oh, we have whites?
Who's sitting there?
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
So you're going counterclockwise?
yeah. Counterclockwise.
This much.
It's sturgeons, not surgeons.
No, up to like
You realized Frank meant sturgeons, like a fish. Before we hadn't said anything. We always meant like you would go to Heidi. It would have been embarrassing.
no, like
Achilles and Hercules. His being
Achilles.
son of the sea god and all. Yes, it would have been very embarrassing. Achilles is what you call him.
Right? No, that one I said.
Again, is it there?
No, I said that one.
Now the support is not there. That is another shot. Yeah.
Now we got 4 coins and a queen, 3 points, 7. So the queen,
If you look at the top,
so nothing is.
it shows you board number 11 and board by board for one, who the partners are on the top. Board number 1, what happened, and
One more round is going, I know.
this is all online. It also shows how many times you played, what are the chances of you winning.
Wow, okay.
It gives you a little bit history of each player, how many centuries and slams like that. Century is right. Century is over here we call it. If Francis starts right now.
Very hard. One is there, one is there.
This guy finishes.
Yeah, two
I play
support is
again.
there. Yeah, one is there.
The turn never goes to the next guy. There's no repeat in the round. So these two guys have finished the board within the first round, so that's a century.
Then we have highest number of centuries and all that. And the guy who's giving, givers who give. Like if I play and you finish, that means he gave. And you are watching the best 2 guys who have been giving for the last 4 years. These 2 guys.
They're top givers, you know.
The top givers.
Or you mean it's sort of a euphemism for
To discourage people from doing that, right? That's why you kept the count.
Yeah, that makes it interesting, no? So you will not try to give out.
So your name is out there if you're giving it away too, so you got to keep an eye. Don't give it away.
They don't want to give it away, but we take it from them.
You call the red guy queen?
Yes, queen.
What are one of the other coins called?
Just coins. Black man and white man.
Caramel, like caramel, black caramel.
Camden's.
Yes.
Lovely.
Everyone has their expertise. Bala's expertise is doubles. It's very
2
good
in at the
doubles.
same time?
He
No,
plays
not
very
two in, but
defensive,
taking
you know
a
that.
pair.
He plays
Because
very
it's not
defensive.
easy, you have to hit the right angles and stuff.
Taking a pair, but 2 in at the same time,
Now,
pocketing 2
what
at
are
the
your
same time.
what are all your professors? You're a computer programmer,
Yes, I work for JP Morgan Chase, the bank.
right? And what is your profession?
I'm a banker, and also taking insurance and water treatment system.
So it's a pretty diverse thing. So in banking, you like venture
Financial
capital?
analyst.
Oh, I see. It's trouble.
I'm a mechanical engineer.
And what aspect of mechanical engineering?
Power gen.
After my phone.
So like
Nice.
our plants and power
Yeah.
stations?
Hydro One, right? That's where you work?
Power plant.
I guess when you said very good.
Wow, too many coins over.
They play very defensive.
Like you say they're playing very defensive, what they're moving the things
You're
around to make it
blocking
hard
the
for you.
coins. As long as there's one
Bala
coin,
used to
this
work
coin
for
is
the
not
army
gonna
in
go
India.
because this is pocket is blocked, right? So as long as one is blocked, I'm okay, because I'm gonna get a turn.
Right.
अरे साले
No,
का
two
सवाल
are
काढून देतो मी कहा आता का
We need to drop down.
We're going over. No?
But I can say it.
Ah, okay.
So you're down with just in case.
You couldn't get 2 of them.
No, I can't, I wanna use mine for defense, but
No, when
Oh,
you
I
did
see.
that, when you did
Oh, I
that,
see.
you swept your hand, right?
Yeah.
You didn't-
No,
you-
no.
yeah,
it
just
looks
the
like
finger.
that, no, it's just the finger.
Yeah, we didn't watch.
None of these guys will make a foul shot. They're not. Been playing for too long to make it. You can't make it. Like basketball, you don't carry it, and you won't find a player who will carry the ball.
Yeah, right.
So it's illegal to move the hand.
Small hole
You
and
can't push.
Everybody knew to this.
so one person came home and asked, why you have 2 holes?
They have been playing for too long.
We go to the big
How long have you been playing this
It's
one?
Playing for long.
a Newton is a scientist.
How much so much so the wives are giving 5 straight.
No, they're giving threats, not getting threats. We are the ones getting threats.
You need a lady who can go and convince her.
You mean like to let you guys play till 4 in the morning? Is that what it is? 5 days a week?
Oh, there are so many solutions. We have to write an excuse book on how we escape.
So you get 3 points for the red, right?
Sorry, what was that? What's an excuse for escape?
Oh, Bala, why don't you start?
Yeah, because, yes, that's right.
Alright, 7 points.
So 3 points for the queen, and the dudes are a point each. Okay, got it.
Just right.
Negative brush. Siska, yeah, Siska, Sinclair.
I joke about precise.
But at Jalandhar also, Chandigarh, those good boards also are good, you know.
The CN tower, right? One guy was selling water.
The guy just
There was a
selling
store.
No,
Water.
Painted themselves, right?
Francis said to him, the guy was
So one day he bought a watermelon and he cut it. On the smoke
so he
from
convinced him to do
watermelon.
it. The guy ordered
He said you have to ask me, take something from me. The guy got so scared, said, I don't know what it is. So he said, no, you have to take something from me. He said, okay, on the top floor of CN Tower, I want the whole pint of water. You know what G said? If I could give you the penthouse, I wouldn't give you watermelon. So why would I give you? I wouldn't for an escape, I could give you them.
no,
Same story here.
Isn't it the same place as Omar?
Omar did some research, and I also found started adding
So it's just coincidental.
Yeah. So he was happy to get it. Am I the second sale, Francis?
I think so.
Yeah, he just
And I
started.
went and saw that girl yesterday also. But that
Oh,
was-
over there, that got next to Nuggets. Oh, you guys got the book from there?
Yeah.
I can't understand why. Give me a way to understand why.
We had gone.
Which one did you guys get? The
How many ways?
Bulldog one?
No.
Siska one? This was good too, right?
We had gone after our friends had considered the game because we'd never heard of Canada before.
Right.
So we went into so-called Little India on Gerrard Street,
Yeah.
and there were a whole bunch of boards there, but I looked at them and
Yeah,
the
the
quality
they
was
were
very
banged up.
poor.
Correct.
Everywhere you have $30, $40 books. They have not
Yeah.
tournament books.
Not
Yeah.
forget tournament, they'll band, they'll
Yeah,
band.
well, that's when I started looking around, and I'm very good at researching things to the point where I found Francis, and I hit the jackpot.
That's good. And we've been advertising so much
Actually, that's
for the
literally-
game itself to get the players because there are so many immigrants. So
Right.
you're sure there are a lot more players.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a
how
good,
to
it's a
get
good
out
city
there.
for it. It's
Most
a
of
great
them have
city.
come that way, you always
And
hear
it's a
about.
good city, like you said, because they are all close by.
Yeah.
None of the other cities in the U.S., for example, it's pretty big over there too. But they don't have a club to play because they're not close by.
You know, all you have to do
You mean
is
there are not, people are
all
not all
you
the
have
same
to
kind
do
of
is
area?
get a few
Much
visible.
denser
Starbucks
here,
like
right?
perfect for
If you get a few visible celebrities playing this in sort of clubs, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, what's the game? It becomes fashionable and it explodes
Yes.
because it becomes this new
You
trend.
know, it's just started now that they've got cafes that have coconut boards.
Yes.
You can start doing, they have ping pong cafes where you're playing ping pong
That's
tables
true.
and stuff. It'd be a great cafe to set up
Yes,
with these.
absolutely.
Drink a bit of coffee, have a tea or whatever.
So where in the city do you live? In Scarborough?
Oh,
or
I'm pretty far away. I come from Clarington.
From
So
where?
Clary?
next to Oshawa, after Oshawa.
He was in Scarborough, he went there. He thought he would go there and win with those guys, but not really. There's only one player.
Because he's a giver.
Conservation.
Only one player. is
He's
in.
too generous.
Chances with it.
Oh, Desmond is champion of Shelburne.
You have to find few guys out there and do a Clarington tournament. I'll be the winner. Clarington is the Oshawa border. It's the
Outside
next
Oshawa.
port is
Is there a Clarington
Clarington.
Conservation
Do you know one line joke?
area?
I don't know. I recently.
Yeah, we
Only one line
we
joke.
go out there every so often, go for walks.
You know the university, there's a university there, right?
What is it?
Toronto.
UOIT.
Yeah, so it's up north, you have to take north on, I think, Cinco Street?
So it's not
So,
close to,
two
it's not
exits.
bordered, it doesn't border on Lake Ontario, it's further north.
No, well, it's not there, I'm on Highway 401, so I'm pretty close to the highway, it's about 25 minutes from Markham and 401.
Speaking of Scarborough, as we said, we just live right at the bottom.
Yep.
So we just set up this up in our basement. It might be another place to start getting people coming.
Like I said, if you wanna set up a club, and if you think you have enough space and you wanna entertain people come in on certain times, whichever you feel comfortable, maybe you can start a club and have people come over to play.
Yeah.
And I'll set up the rest of the stuff, don't worry about all of
Well,
that.
we've got to get people trained first, because none of us know.
Over time, you'll know.
Yeah.
Well, where did you live?
One right here, one
No.
The
First,
first,
first and
V1,
second
there's
V1,
a
right?
facility
First
called
V1,
Variety Village,
V1,
which is
second one,
close to
V1.
where we live. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a very, very large
I
facility.
don't know. I thought we had one.
Both were
Sports and,
Yeah.
it was originally made
So we
to
were four
help,
We were four each.
disabled
We were
people
four
have
each,
a place to get physical recreation and that.
It's still its main mission.
It's main mission, and they have huge
Any
facilities there.
body, people able or disabled.
And I was suggesting to Francis that this would be a great sport also for disabled people in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
So Susan was the director there until recently, so we're going to talk to the head of the place about maybe bringing Adam.
Yeah, one of the guys in our club, Dinesh, he used to work at one of the old age houses, right? The seniors home. So he organized tournaments out there. So Francis was out there with the board. They really enjoyed it. They had a lot of fun.
Francis is saying that with the normal tournament boards, the average beginner will be very frustrated.
Absolutely. This is
So-
not the place to play.
Smaller board for beginners.
Smaller board, bigger pockets, those are the new designs that he gave out, and he asked them to create those boards because so those boards will be hard. But it will take time, it's not like you can't do it, but it just takes, it's gonna take time.
Take
Unless
you
you're
forever,
dedicated
because
So Francis, would you suggest then that we introduce
No, I
a
hate
place for Variety Village with the
I hate
smaller
it
boards?
because I want.
only small board, they can't be on this board. I'm not going to waste my time trying to teach someone who will not go to this.
This and the strike.
I have gone through this cycle.
I know the idea.
So this is,
Even when you notice, if you teach football, soccer to kids, they go for a smaller ground, smaller goal.
Come on over.
To make it.
Where's your board? What happened to your
that's what
board?
they've done. That's what they've
They
done with.
took your board off?
That's what they've done with tennis for children. Is they have a smaller
Smaller
version with
thing.
bigger balls.
You have to do that.
That's the way you have to do it.
So how are the purists feeling about you innovating this smaller board? I mean, the people in
It should be
Siska,
okay.
how do they feel about it? Siska's making you smaller boards, right?
There's nothing to do with it. There are different types. There are maybe about dozen types of sizes.
Yeah.
Everyone just.
They're not all professional necessarily. Professional boards are
Just we are ready for training
entertainment
purposes. Very nice.
And what they usually do is the board organization, the carom organization, they change the dimensions and sizes to try and make it better. And so the older boards are not certified. You see, so sizes, that's why you have a variety of sizes out there, but not all boards are. So we have to upgrade in a few years as long as the standards stay the same, we stay. They change the lines and the distance between this, the circle size.
The exact same thing.
And it's all about the money, right? We all know that. They get the money from the board makers. You have to keep rotating.
So this board that Francis was good enough to introduce Jacob to, is that becoming some sort of standard for children?
Not yet. There is no standard except the actual World Cup.
Toronto's a good place to make it a standard.
Yeah.
There's a lot
You
of
just
people
have to
there.
start. Somebody has to start. Right? That's very good. Who started? Bala, are you giving up a century again?
That's the furnace.
You started?
Yeah.
Yeah, century. Shad
So
is it.
it's Shad?
Shad.
Shad. So if we wanted to score our games with this app, we have an iPad. Can we score games with this your app?
Yeah. Because it's online, right?
Quite some
And
distance.
what I would do is I'd create a club for you, that way you have your own name.
No, it is too early for you. First you have to,
Too early. We
too
got
early. Don't even think that way. There's no parking.
So,
Yeah,
is there someplace I can go and get
Don't
the app?
use the time.
Oh, you have to send
Not
me
Take
the
it,
app.
shut it.
Oh, it's network.
Correct.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you missed it?
No, I don't have to finish. That's why I wanted to take this
No,
out.
but we can score games. How else is this
No, the scoring you don't need to scoring. You don't need scoring. You won't need scoring for another 5 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's put it basic.
First you need
Shad, you
the
got
basics, to pocket.
Briefcase?
Yes.
How old are you?
Two,
Basics? Alright.
3 and a half.
Oh.
Two.
Just babies.
Very young, yeah.
They're not into this yet.
No, not yet. Well, my little guy, the boy, he's 3 and a half. He starts playing already. He doesn't know how to do it, but yeah, he's on the board. He wants to play. You have to be careful because that powder is like boric powder, right? It's boric acid, so I try to
Is it bad for
keep
you?
it away. Deep down me, but I've been playing for it ever since I was a child.
What's supposed to be the problem?
I'll tell you right now.
Find out. We'll have to find out.
I would imagine boric acid is an irritant to your lungs. That's my guess.
There's a lot of, it used to be in ingredient
Yeah.
Are you able to
laundry
take the fruit over there?
Which one?
Oh yeah, there was the one called boron.
Yeah, that's right.
1 minute. Hold on.
Yeah, let him finish the board. And then
Talc wouldn't,
talcum? No, the
Talc doesn't work?
Move from there, watching the game. Move from here. Good, stand here.
polish on that. The boric acid is actually used for protection of wood, right? So it's used for that purpose, to protect it from insects. Whew. You're getting a big board here.
sway it over. Boy, you're in a very interesting place for signal, for Fido. My cell phone has very good
You're in
signal
the
here.
basement, right?
You have a hard net signal in the basement. You must have like a lot of
No, my
concrete.
internet is here, but still it is not giving problems.
Don't trip on that, Jacob. Maybe the tripod?
No, I won't.
Took a chance.
Okay, we should go, Susan, because I don't even get to Okay, we'll get you some food. Oh, wait, there's some food over there if you want it. On the
Yeah, there's
table.
some snacks.
There's some snacks over there.
Yeah.
Don't eat them all, though.
Of course he can.
You
He
guys
won't
won't have
sleep
any.
though, right? Who took the quiz? We took the quiz? Good, please. So what is it, please? 14, 15?
Yeah.
Well, you have the sensor or what? Which one did you miss?
No, I have to push this.
That
Although
was-
if I don't
that
push
was-
this,
Oh, you didn't have this one.
I don't have this coin.
So you missed that one.
But anyway, I knew the home.
taken it.
No, home shot is, anyway, I have to take like this difficulty. That's why I said, let me try.
I missed that short too.
Jacob goes to a French school, so it's all the former French colonies, but not former French colonies that are in Karen, right?
France is playing.
One of my, France is playing, but,
Who's
No,
my
France play?
France got they got some
yeah,
good
France,
players.
country, France, yeah.
This French guy, Pierre by name, right? Pierre.
But he, I think they play crokinole, right? They do play crokinole.
Crokinole like a Canadian invented.
Oh, it
game.
is. So one of my friends, he's French Canadian, and he
Yeah, the French
mentioned
Canadians.
there's a game similar to this, and has slightly bigger pockets, 4 pockets. I mean, just like this board, right? Can't remember the name of the game he talked to show me. But he was very interested too. I said, come on over, but he never found time. Never had time. Yeah, something like this. They said they play something like this.
I'm just thinking we probably, because it's not, there wouldn't be kids in Jacob's school that would already have some ability with it. That's unlikely, because it's mostly former French colonies, so it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
Morocco, Senegal, but not really, that's not really the population that
Right.
plays it. Maybe some of the,
I could see if you set this up in a very highly trafficked place, like the reception in Rider Village. People just watching it play, they would be so scared.
Correct.
And it's a matter of having people who can play it competently and lure people into it.
You need at least 2-3 people who know the game to get them.
Yep.
Could I convince two or three of you to come and play carom in the reception of Variety Village?
No, but you need this be done regularly. We've gone to a lot of exhibitions, but there should be interest from the other side.
The thing is, if there's only ignorance of the game on the other side.
I know, but we have exhibited the game, but this should be a regular training session. Then only it will come.
I see.
Otherwise, just to showcase that. We have done that with
Do
Royal York Police
That's nice.
events. We just showed the game. Everyone likes it, but then you get about maybe 10 people walking through. But when it's a place where activity is going on, you'll have lots of people coming.
Okay.
They will come. They will come. Have something to eat, drink.
Oh, it's we have to get him to sleep. He's eating. He's actually happy with what you had there. Let him eat that.
Some more food later on.
Is that what it is? Is it toast?
Yeah, so what's a
Yeah,
good
it's
toast?
just a sweet
Sweet
toast.
toast.
Oh, sweet toast.
Like a cake crust, basically.
That's okay, that's not really quite toast when we think of toast.
Where is the World
Pea toast,
Championships this year?
Want a taste?
No, South Korea, right?
You can get your own.
North.
You can get your own over there.
So carom is popular in North. Sorry, in Korea.
All stopping there.
No, they started, yeah.
No.
Playing and the World Cup is, they started.
First.
South Korea was there when we went to Sri Lanka.
Yes. Yes. Big board is 7.4.
I have read the thing.
So, Shukriya.
I do have one last question. Is it, women don't play this game?
Oh, lots.
Oh, there are women.
Women will beat the man here.
Women too? Yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
of course, big time. There's, anyone can play.
Okay, I just don't see any women here, that's all.
No.
Over here, overnight, and of course they're not going to play this.
Were they with the kids, is that it?
No, I mean that's our wives, but yeah, we have women who play.
Okay.
They come in the tournament.
What?
They come in the tournament.
Yeah, okay, where I'm heading.
Susan, I have to go to my car and get my wallet.
I have a credit card, no.
No, I have to get some cash. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So by playing that, you try to bring the train or? It's open. It's open.
Okay.
Still hard.
Queen, you should. I put the queen now.
Yeah, you know.
But anyway, there again.
Bala, are we winning? Are we winning yet? Don't forget, at the end of the day, you have to slow down, Bala.
Who's break?
Let these guys win.
My break, second last good. Good father. What is second time?
It's a good break.
It was clear for him, my partner.
That's what you were doing?
Yeah. Clear that up for him, right?
I was watching that earlier and I was wondering if
Yeah, that
that's,
would-
sometimes the strategy is not to pocket it, but to lay it out.
Exactly, yeah. So I had no coins anyways, so I'd rather open it for him. Hope he's gonna do the same for me. Once he's done doing his coin, of course.
Try it. I like that. That's much good inside.
You couldn't play this game if you lost one of your eyes. You need depth perception, eh?
No, you can, we have a guy who has got one eye.
Yeah.
He plays the
So it must be quite a handicap to the
Yeah,
sport.
used to. Only thing he has a problem with the home shots, because you can't see like that. No?
Yeah.
So he,
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Francis,
yeah.
remind me how much are we for?
$30. It's the cost for the board.
Thank you. Is it okay if I give you a check?
Nice one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
How'd I do?
It's a nice win. Is that what you intended to do?
We're coming here every Friday now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe soon they would start Sundays too. Sundays daytime,
Keep what? It's out to drone?
Another 5 years, we'll play.
of course. Say the key word. He does the same, right? He talks to me about $25 computers when I play.
Francis?
Okay, okay. Okay. Is that okay, Bala? Now this is very easy for Bala, the white. Bala is prepared not to give out any gifts. Mm. Oh, you had
Francis.
Did he make it foul?
Huh?
Looks like that.
What is that? Yeah.
Is your son a chiropractor?
No,
It has a
he's
textbook, okay.
he's studying.
Cover the full line.
It has touching, okay.
Huh?
There's a
And
license
even the
plate
top
in
one.
there.
DLT light, that's my,
No, there's another one that's
that is Simon
Wow.
DC. Yeah, that's
Right.
the Costa.
Right,
You
okay.
don't
Oh,
miss
the
that.
Costa. I
That's the
thought it was
first time you
doctor
see it.
chiropractic.
Yeah.
So last sport, 17-19.
My third eye is not very effective.
You're-
Oh, yeah.
17, 19?
Yeah, I thought. Oh, you did? Yeah.
I had finished, remember?
Yeah.
If we find out there's bad health consequences of work, ask me what to tell you, because you guys are breathing huge amounts of it.
Thank you.
Thank you very